my body is preparing to get active. That sometimes can mean the blood circulation starts to increase, which means my heart starts to beat faster. The respiratory system starts to prepare itself in order to perform. So anger in a way means you are getting ready, emotionally or mentally getting ready, but also physically getting ready. The problem is that the reaction itself, so how my body is reacting, it's quite something useful. It's useful if there would be a real threat now coming. The thing is, somebody just insulted you. He just said something to you that you didn't like, what he told you. But this is not about life or death. This is just about he attacked your ego, maybe. And this attacking your ego maybe leads to the same physical reactions that normally you would have if somebody physically attacks you. But they are still different. And therefore, I would say, this is where you need to uncondition yourself again to even not get angry because of things that have nothing to do with your existential fear or your existential security, even though the reactions might be the same.
That's what she said. I thought it would be nice to revisit what she said on anger because I need to hear that on a regular basis. Anger's pointless, but I am filled with it. I'm an Aries. Those of you that are into that know what that means, but I just know I'm full of anger and rage. I get mad real easy, and then I stay that way. And then it just builds in me. Like, anger is my body's favorite thing to play with. And then I overthink everything, like it says on the screen. I do. But that means I over am. I'm way more real and everything than the average person because I overthink everything. So, hey, tonight at 7 Central, 8 Eastern, I'm going to be back on the harsh reality. I'm going to be back with Harsh tonight, hanging out with my buddy. So come by and hang out with us. That'll be fun. We're going to have a great time. Help me decide throughout the course of this feed if I want to get a hamburger from Casey's or a pizza from Casey's. I can't decide if I want to mess with the whole pizza, but if I get the pizza, I can eat that tonight for breakfast and lunch tomorrow. You know, I can kill like 3 birds with 1 stone, but then I got to carry a pizza home. You know, I walk everywhere. It's not that far, but I still got to carry a pizza home. A burger, I can just carry it easy. I might eat it on the way. You know what I mean? And then maybe like a 6-pack of beer for hanging out with Harsh. Because you know you need a little bit of lubricant to get through a good hour with Harsh Med. Especially if Robert Barry Manilow Walker intends to join our feed. Because that makes things too sexy is what it does. When Barry's there, everything is out the window. You know, because he lets that silky voice go. And then everybody knows. But share this out. Like and share, smash them shits. We're going to hang out for a little bit. I'm going to have a day. I got to have a day because I need to ask your advice. So I got to make sure to share this and get it out and get Joan in here, you know, because she's my counselor. And I got to get her advice and your advice too. Feel free to give your advice. I would love to hear from you. That's why this is a public vlog. It's a vlog, right? Video blog where we just share personal things. It's about my new life. My life has changed. I'm now a single man. I live alone. And it hasn't been that way for a long time. You know, because before Marvina, I was with my wife, my first wife, only wife. And we were together for 11, almost 11 years. So it's been a long time since old Shawn has been on his own by himself. enjoying the single life. But I am kind of, I'm allowing myself to more and more. It's getting better, like I found out about fancy glasses. That's something new from my single life. You can drink more than alcohol out of a wine glass or a brandy sifter. You know that? You can even drink Pepsi out of a shot glass. You can do whatever you like. I don't know if you knew that. You can. It's true. I'm not making it up. I'm serious. You can do whatever you like. But like I said, yeah, this is day 70. And I need your advice. So minimal, I had to do this just to ask your advice. But remember I told you how I think that problem may have solved itself? It's real weird because I don't know if it did or not. Because like I told you, I'm socially awkward, so I haven't bridged the gap. There has been text exchanges between the two of us, but not about the dogs. I'm talking about the dogs. I think that might have worked itself out because she did not ask me to walk them at all yesterday or today. It's like 5:13 now. Usually on a day off, I would have walked them twice by now. So I don't know. I think maybe she saw my feed. I'm not sure though. And I don't know because I haven't asked. I should just outright ask, do you watch great live streams? And if she says yes, I'll be like, have you ever heard of Barry Manilow? And if she says yes to that, then I will know she was here. She didn't comment. If she came by, she didn't comment. So, but I really do think that she must have because that's really weird. There was you know, no incident other than the live stream. Just didn't ask me to walk them at all yesterday or today. So I'm thinking something happened, you know, because that's odd. I should have been at least 4 to 5 times in between yesterday and today that I should have walked these dogs. Hasn't messaged me a single time about the dogs. Twice about something else, but not about the dogs. So I don't know. What do you guys think? First off, do you think I should even address it? Just let it go? Just walk away? Just get up from the table? You know what I mean? But I just got a weird message from that person. The frogs on Danville. Danville is a town by me. Frogs on Danville. Hmm. Anyways, that was odd because I was speaking of the devil. You know what I mean? But anyways, what would you do? How would you handle it? Would you just do nothing? You know, maybe Master Shi would say, do nothing. Be like water. Just let the problem and situation flow around you and react as you need to, and only the way you need to, like a ninja. You know, smooth operator. That's what I am. That's what I should do. I should be a smooth operator. I just answered my own question. So, Robert, no pressure on you, brother. Don't feel like you got to answer it. But yeah, and like I said, if it did work itself out, then it worked itself out. I do need to know what frogs on Danville is, though. That's crazy. Robert is a genius. Robert, you're right. And I know that. And I had the same thought. I had the exact same thought. The money became more of a problem than they thought it would be, even at my deal. Because they originally offered me $10 per walk, which would have been a lot more. That would have been $50 in the span of 2 days. I just asked for $50 a week, but it got to be too much. I think you're right. And they do want it just done for free. Jean said, I'm not comfortable walking the dogs. So I already decided. Well, I guess you're right. I guess I did. I guess it's done. So, yeah, I got to respond to Harsh. Harsh just messaged me too, because I'm coming on Harsh's show tonight, and he just asked me if I cared if Jackie joined us. I do not. I would love that. That'd be awesome. That'd be like an evening yank, you know? You could never have too much Jackie. And if it's me, Harsh, and Jackie, that's a recipe for perfection right there. So, yeah. Robert, you're a genius. Robert, you just figured it out. Listen, you guys got to see this. I got I got so excited trying to get a hold of Robert's comment that I kicked myself out of the studio. You guys got to see this. Where'd it go? Robert, did you delete the comment? No, there it is. Yes, this. Yes, this. This all day. I could do this. I didn't know how to date. Now I figured it all out. I don't need to date. I can just get some, little bit on the side, and be like, hey, I know things are tight and everything's getting hard to afford these days, but there's ways, you know, there's ways that you can pays without monies on your nays. Yeah, that would be amazing. Robert, you're a genius. You are a genius. You're very smart. Very smart. I'm proud of you, sir. Thank you for figuring out my problems and working things out. I love Jackie too. Did y'all catch the morning yank? The morning yank today was maybe the best morning yank I've ever seen. You know, the best morning yank I've ever been a part of, at least. There was a morning yank that I wasn't there. Paul did it by himself, and it was the best one ever. But this was the best one that I've ever been there for. So if you missed it, you did yourself a disservice. Get over to the Morning Yank Facebook page or the Morning Yank or the Rumble channel and check out the Morning Yank or Spotify. You can listen on Spotify too. A lot of cool people like to listen to it as a podcast, because that's what it is essentially. It's a podcast hosted by three amazing conspiracy theory idiots. And come Wednesday night, we're doing conspiracy theories and chill. Don't forget about that. But yeah, this is day 70. I've been single now for 70 days. Should I get pizza to celebrate day 70? 70 is an anniversary. It's a nice round number. It's half of it is 35. 35 is a good number too. I like it. I like both those numbers. So I think those are pizza days. But it does sound like a pain in the ass walking across with a pizza, but it's not that far. It's only like 5-minute walk. So what do you think? I'm leaning pizza. I'm like 60-40 pizza. 40 hamburger. But it's not as bad as a gas station hamburger, but it's still kind of a gas station hamburger. Casey's food is decent, but not great. So it's not a great burger. It is a decent pizza, though. They make decent pizza. But anyways, what would I get on the pizza? Robert wants to know. I would get pepperoni and sausage with extra cheese. That's what I would get. A lot of times I get the meat lovers pizza, but I don't want that much. I just want to take it back a little bit and just get pepperoni, sausage, and extra cheese. Just go classic. Sometimes I go as simple as a pepperoni, but I don't ever just go cheese. You know what I mean? And I don't ever, ever, ever put vegetables on the pizza. If you do that, I gotta either sit there and pick them all off or just pretend I'm not hungry and don't want pizza because I can't get down with those. Vegetables. I don't like them. They're not nice to me. No, never. Anchovies. Robert's like, no anchovies? No, never. Never. I would never do that. Why would I do that? An anchovy. People would order those. They stink. I used to deliver pizzas, and anchovies do not smell good, and they make your car smell like shit. I hate it when people would order those. I hate it if they order those and then don't tip. It's like, dude, what kind of monster are you? You know what I mean? How do you deal with yourself? Well, let's see. I got some notes here. So I talked about the situation and how to handle things. Do you guys think I just leave it alone, let it play out? Pizza or no pizza? Did we ever get an answer on that? What do you guys think? Pizza? I think pizza. I'm voting pizza. I told you I'm going on Harsh Med tonight. I mentioned you need to check out today's morning yank, that it was the best yank ever. So the only thing left on my notes is that I'm trying to plan for episode 700. Like I said, Conspiracy Theories and Chill kicks off Wednesday night. But episode 700 of the Shawn Yankey Show, that's got to happen. We got to do that so we can transition over to Conspiracy Theories and Chill officially. Because even though we're going to start Wednesday, we can't have the official... we can't have the official launch. My advisor just gave me some fantastic advice. Maybe I can even earn money for the pizza by doing the extra things like you're talking about. That's a little bit extra right there. My personal advisor. But, you know, Robert, you are special. You know that? You're special. You're my special friend. Yeah, that would do it. Pizza and some sex. That'd do you right. That'd be a good night. Pizza, sex, and Harsh Med. Go to bed. That's all she said. She said pizza, sex, and Harsh Med. Going to bed. Can't wait. Going on a date. Oh my God. You got to see what Joan just shared. This is amazing. Hold on. Let me show you this. Where is Joan? She's sharing stuff to Facebook. Delicious food. You should see this. This is what I want. Now I want this burger. Let me make it bigger. I want this burger, but don't wrap it in lettuce. I just noticed it was wrapped in lettuce, but I want that big one over there with the 4 meat patties on it. I want that one. And I guess you could do the lettuce, but you got to take them onions off and that brown sauce. Get that out of there. Maybe put another piece of cheese on it. You can leave the tomatoes and the lettuce. Maybe you don't need a bun. Maybe the bun is overrated. Just lettuce. Wrap it in lettuce. I guess it's keto wrap. Keto lettuce wraps. Yeah. Keto lettuce wraps. Hello. Welcome to Recipes Culture. I'm Eliza Newman, the passionate creator. Look at that. Keto lettuce wraps. You can wrap anything in lettuce, apparently. Did you know this? Look, there's the ingredients. Oh my God. You can even print the recipe. That is handy. Thanks to Joan for that. That looks really good. I want that instead now. That's what I want. I'm probably going to do what Robert said, though. Robert's smart, and he has good ideas. And that sounds like it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Maybe even 3 birds. Wink, wink. No. Anyways, are you guys going to come to Harsh's show? I'm trying to get my energy up, you know? Remember how I couldn't sleep and like I was all wired and stuff all the time? Now I'm all tired all the time. I went the other direction. I can't get my energy up. Energy drinks don't seem to be working for me anymore. I still like the taste of them, but they don't give me that kick in the ass that I used to get. You know, that's weird. But this was day 70. It was a good day, I guess. I'm still buying cigarettes. I wish I would stop doing that. I don't know why I'm doing it. I was doing just fine just vaping. But I bought cigarettes again today. I get 2 days out of a pack. I shouldn't be doing that. That's bad. That's probably what's happened to my energy level. I'm a dirty smoker. I'm smoking my energy away. How will I have energy to have that sex that Robert was talking about if I keep smoking all my energy up, you know? I gotta quit doing that. I had some news. You wanna look at news? I got a little bit of news that we can look at. Kill a little bit of time, look at a little news. Share this out. We'll look at some news. Because I want to show you something. This you already probably knew, you know, that the American dream is dead. Owning a home is now very risky. It's a very risky gamble. And you can get screwed in many different ways, and it's predatory in a lot of different ways. The American dream is dead. You know, and I knew that since the time I was a kid. I don't know about you, but I knew the American dream was dead from the time I was a teenager. I never even thought I was going to get a house, for example. I didn't think that way. Maybe it's just because I'm more artistic and I wanted to live that kind of life and be like creative. But I never fantasized about a house. I wanted a car and the freedom that comes with having a car, but I never even thought I would own a house. But, you know, to be fair, I also didn't want to be married or anything like that when I was a kid. This guy, Elon Musk, is mocking Boeing now. So the billionaire shared a screenshot of a satirical story highlighting the mechanical troubles with the U.S. aerospace giant's aircraft because he thinks the SpaceX rockets are pretty cool. And, you know, he just did another launch where he scraped the firmament with his SpaceX rocket and he launched, well, 30, whatever many, probably 33 engines. And he went straight up like they do. And then it landed on a platform again. If you believe any of that bullshit, I think SpaceX is so fake, but I think it's, you know, just Elon Musk is fake too. Elon Musk is a character. He's a character in a show called Reality, and you know he's playing a role. You know he's going to put a microchip in your head. Elon Musk wants to put a chip in your brain. He's not your friend. He also says you should vote your way out of the situation. Roberts went 3.5 months without smokes. Dude, I was off of them, and I started bumming off people because I was going outside. Maybe that's where I went wrong. Going outside. I never should have did that because I got tired of bumming smokes off people. So I went and bought my own, which led to me smoking more, which led to me now smoking half a pack a day. And it's bullshit, and I shouldn't be doing it. But Elon Musk is mocking Boeing. He thinks his rockets are better. I just think he has better bullshit department. That is funny though. This way he tweeted. Screwdrivers drills now permitted on Boeing flights to allow passengers to help out with maintenance. That is funny. Elon's a pretty good troll. You know, do you think he's the Antichrist? Some people think he's the Antichrist. My former partner Paul thought he was the Antichrist. There is a case in the Supreme Court, Murphy versus Missouri, and it has to do with a massive attack against free speech. And the thing is, it ain't looking good for us on Team Free Speech. the Supreme Court seems favorable to the Biden administration, who is in favor of this ruling going against our best interests that would help them censor speech on social media. And that's always bad. So we're getting a step closer, you know, to losing some more freedoms. They say it's to protect people and to protect people from misinformation, etc., and doxing, because they even say some people were doxed and it would stop that. But, it's always to get more. They'll always reach further and go a step or two or three or four past where they told you they were going to go. They never go backwards, though, and they never put it back. So if you were to give them this, if they get this, they'll never give it back. So you will lose your voice more and more than you already have. That's just so sad to me. I hate censorship. And I hate when we just blindly accept it and blindly lose liberties and just sit on our hands and let it happen. I hate all that. I bet you do too, though. It's frustrating. It is frustrating. But yeah. There is a representative, though, Loudermilk. Yeah, which is a cool name. Representative Loudermilk wants January 6th committee members who suppressed evidence, lied, and didn't show the true January 6th videos, the ones Tucker released and all that, and tried to make it seem, and still make it seem, like it was a massive armed insurrection at the U.S. Capitol when really they were given guided tours. Yeah, this Representative Loudermilk wants those January 6th committee members to be held accountable for that, which would be good. I'm in favor of that too. I think that's a fantastic idea. So here's hoping that they get that to happen. I doubt it will. I really do. I doubt it will. What do you think about Trump? Let me know real quick. You pro-Trump? You anti-Trump? Here's where I fall. I like him. I get why people like him. But I don't think you should vote at all. I don't think you should vote. If you were going to vote, I can see why you would vote for Trump. But still, you got to know whatever the establishment wants him to do, he will do it, or they will kill him. So he'll do it if he wants to continue to live. He's not really a friend, and the President of the United States is selected, not elected. So if they let Trump be president again, it would be because they let him, unless you believe Joe Biden got 81 million votes. And if you don't, then I'm right, and elections are not legitimate in this country. So if Trump becomes president, it's because they let him. And maybe he'll let us know what happened with JFK and the JFK files, but maybe not, you know. He probably won't, though. He didn't. He had all that time to show us and release the files, but he didn't. I think we're frozen right now. There we go. We're back. He says if he showed you what they showed him, you wouldn't have released it either. But I think that's just some bullshit. You know? Have you heard the rumors that Trump is saying there's going to be a bloodbath if he's not elected? That there will be riots in the streets and that people will rise up if Trump's not elected? You know what I mean? Have you heard this? Gene, have you heard this? That Trump is saying there'll be a bloodbath if he's not elected. If the election is stolen again, there'll be a bloodbath. If they did that again, if they ever tried to pull that off again, be a bloodbath. Apparently, it's not true, and the Biden administration is hyping it up. But Roger Stone and Trump is saying that it's not true and that he's not calling for anybody to go to war. He's not saying that there will be a bloodbath if he's not elected. Here's what I'm saying on it. I'm not saying there will be. I'm saying there should be. If they were to rig an election again, the way they just did, because if they run Biden, and they seem to be, and Trump doesn't win by 50 million votes, everyone's going to know right away this is the fakest shit ever. And if we let that happen again in a row, we deserve everything we get. So, yeah, Gene, I didn't hear him say it either. And like his people are saying it's bullshit and that they're just trying to hype it up. But I'm going to make a decision on the pizza thing. I think we're frozen. I don't know. I'm frozen on my screen here. Oh, there I am. I'm having bad internet problems. If you saw today's Yank, you know that too. It wasn't too bad till the end, but the end was kind of unwatchable. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. This has been day 70. I will see you tonight on Harsh. And don't worry, Harsh, I'll use the 5Gs. I won't use my shitty internet for Harsh tonight. Robert says it's working fine. Okay. My end, the screen keeps swirling, doing that swirl thing. So I don't know. I'm gonna wrap up, but I'll be on Harsh tonight in like an hour and a half. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. You guys have a great day. Thanks for hanging out, and God bless.